Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Allen. What do we have on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Breaking ball inside, and we are underway. Ground ball to the right side, and that's a fair ball.
A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Trey Turner, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Allen, a 6-foot lefty, 190 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-2 now.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Kicks and fires.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Off the plate inside. The count now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Bounce to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Bryson Stott.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That clips a corner.
0-1's the count.
Allen checks the runner. Harper's back on a dive. Left-hand hitter waits. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Pitching in our game today, Aaron Nola. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And the right-hander deals. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Foul ball there. And a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. First offering, and it just misses.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And it's fouled away. One out, base is empty. Good eye in that spot. Bounce to the left side. Whips it across. Got him. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Royce Lewis, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That's outside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Jordan. Allen back to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one fouled off. And here it comes. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto steps in. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now the count is even. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Pitch is in for a strike. 1-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground, right side. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 6th, the right fielder,
Matt Wallner will hit next. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-1. And another ball. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail here, 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the Phillies DH, James Wood.
James Wood.
The wind of the pitch. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 1 down. Jose Siri, the next to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. There's the strike. And a pitch. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
0-2.
That one just misses.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Yeah, there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one the other way. Julian. And that is out number 2.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. He goes down looking. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, and now the DH, Spencer Torkelson.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And the right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. In
One
the
ball,
dirt. Going to
2
count
strikes.
1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in
That's
this
the
one.
ball.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The Phillies leading by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the
Now
bottom of the
batting,
3rd.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. That misses. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Home team down a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. And another ball. That one misses. 3 and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. And it remains 1-0. And we're back.
Leading off for
Start of the 4th.
Philadelphia,
Trey Turner at the plate.
Trey Turner.
As the lefty gets to work. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Not
ball,
even close there. Now 1 and 2. That's
2
down
balls,
and in.
2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind to kick the pitch. That one a little bit high, and the count is filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here's Bryce Harper. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Nope.
Misses
Ball
just
1.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Harper in his 14th season, 32 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. That
Ball
misses
two.
the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground. Lewis. Harper
Got him.
retired.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit,
batting.
rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. That one in there across the letters. Two outs. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom 4,
Leading
down
off
to number
for the
2 hitter,
Phillies,
Alex
The
Kirilloff.
first baseman, Alex Kirilloff.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This one in the air. Turner should have it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Royce Lewis. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The Twins down by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball still 0-2. To the right side. He handles it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
second baseman,
And next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike up high. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is down low, and the count is 1-2. Tapped out front of the plate. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order. They still trail 1-0. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the big-time power threat, Brandon Jordan. And a pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike.
0-1.
That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got him. 2 out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And another ball. Goes down looking. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Ryan Jeffers.
Oh, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Late swing, fouled off. Righty to the plate. And a count 1-2. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
No outs, runner at first. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job. Pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he worked it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to model. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here comes Carlos Correa. The shortstop takes the ball. Left field. Schwarber in position. Squeezes it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Spencer Torkelson. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. And that one handled. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, James Wood.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
We'll take a look at the sequence on that 3-pitch strikeout. Led it off with a couple of fastballs up in the zone, kind of challenging him to catch up. And that really opened up the bottom part of the strike zone, because as a hitter, you're still thinking he might climb the ladder on you even more. Pretty much didn't stand a chance on that good changeup.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryson Stott. And that one in the air center field. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Twins nothing. Number 89, the next Twin up to hit.
The center fielder, Jr.
Nola back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. So up next for Minnesota, Teoscar Hernandez. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And now here is Alex Kirilloff. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a pop-up. Gets under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Still 2 down now. And here is Royce Lewis. Nola throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Hernandez back easily. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering is down low. With the tying run on at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of inning number 7, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And here it comes. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives out.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the first baseman,
Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. And that clips the inside corner.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
This one in the air. Julien has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Edouard Julien. right-hander back to work. That's to third, and this one could be extra bases. Throw comes into second, and now the tying run is into scoring position. Here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a good eye there. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball left side. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On the mound now for the Twins, Josh Stalmon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Jordan. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Just missed. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Steven Okert up and loosening in the pen. The pitch. That one to first. Kirilloff. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So up next, Alec Bohm.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That catches the corner. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
1 ball,
Well, clearly not too
2
happy
strikes.
with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
kicks and fires.
Yep,
And that
ball went
just
out.
misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
One down, base is empty.
Helpful.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
JT Realmuto digs in now. Realmuto struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. At the belt and fires. And that's a little bit high. And the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Here's the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next is the designated hitter, James Wood. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs.
Ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
And it's second. And it is 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Laced to right center, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Now move to first, and he's back in on a dive. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And it drops in.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive to the box score tomorrow. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Yeah, the batter now, Bryson Stott. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Phillies trying to break this one open here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Carlos Correa. And he deals. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Twins being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Misses outside. 1-1. Good eye right there. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball right side. Harper steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now that's the biggest hitter.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The Phillies holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Wouldn't chase that time. And he walked him.
Take the base.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll get down for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Back to the top of the lineup, Teoscar Hernandez, the next Twin up to hit. And fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
So the tying run at second. Got him! And now 2 gone.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning. And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
So first and second with 2 outs. Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit. The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Twins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Okert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The pitch. In there at the knees, and it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. And now the lefty swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Harper now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Giovanni Moran, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Stewart, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Schwarber stands in here, takes ball one low. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brandon Jordan. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the grab. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth.
And we're back. Last chance for the home team. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And a pitch. Smoked in the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So man aboard. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Edouard Julien. First pitch misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball could be two. There's one.
That's an out.
They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for Ryan Jeffers. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. The Twins trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Popped up. Stopped as this one sized up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
I suppress the latest hand round here, and no, I'm not the air player.